Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Tarot Babe, and I am here today with a pick a card just for Virgos. So this is going to be Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising, and this is what's coming to you in fall. So I apologize. I wanted to get these out all before August, but it just didn't work out that way. So I'm doing it now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Before we do, make sure you check out the description box below for all the information. If you would like to book a reading with me, if you're looking for a online community, I do run 2 Facebook groups, so all the information is down below as well. And I do want to give a special thank you to my wishlist shopper who gifted me this new deck, and it has 2 decks with it, so we will potentially be using the other half of the deck if I'm called to. But thank you so much. I do have a link for wish list selection if you feel guided to support the channel that way. It all goes back to you guys and making the readings more exciting and having more information. So let's go ahead, make a selection of your pile. And I'm switching it up. I don't really feel like casting out the cards beforehand. It's just kind of like excessive work, I feel, when I can just grab decks. You guys can pick which one and we'll find the messages that way. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy, so I'd rather just do it like that anyway. So go ahead and make your selection. If you're drawn to more than one, do that as well. Listen to them all, whatever, and let's get started. So group 1, welcome. We're going to set these 2 off to the side for now. So group 1. Again, these are general readings. If it doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. Just click to another selection or click out of the reading. Don't take anything that makes you feel bad. And if you are looking to book a personal reading, again, that information is below in the description box. So for those drawn to group 1, what is coming to you this fall? What is coming this fall? Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fill up your well. The initiation. Answer the call. Break the chain. Leap. And boundaries. Okay. So what I see coming out for group 1 is you guys are going to probably be in some sort of time out period. And so what I mean by that is that we all go through these stages where, you know, we have bursts of creativity, we have bursts of lots of things going on in our life. Then we also go through stages where we're just very withdrawn. Things don't seem to go right. We seem to be being pushed into ourselves. So that can play out depending on who you are and your type of personality. For you guys being Virgos, it's probably going to just be things really not working according to your plan and according to how they've worked in the past. And no amount of analyzing or scheduling helps, and it's just things are not working, and so you're getting shoved basically to go within this fall. You've been giving too much. You've been trying to help and fix too many people, and it's depleted you. So you need to go within because you are leveling up. The initiation is all about a rite of passage for going to the next level in your soul and spiritual development. So this could be, there could be different gifts coming to you if you haven't experienced that before. If you have experienced that, then your gifts could be changing. That does happen. Oh, one of our candles went out. I have the fans on because it's super hot, so our candles might go out. I apologize. We're still good though. Okay, and so this initiation, this timeout period is pushing you into that. It's pushing you into answering whatever you are being called to. So some of you might be feeling the urge to do different things. You might be feeling the urge to change jobs. You might be feeling the urge to move. I feel like a lot of you might be feeling the urge to move locations. Just because of this imagery. She looks like she's thinking about I just feel like she's thinking about moving. And she's feeling like she's being called somewhere. This could be moving across seas. This could be, going to a whole different country. or across the country where you are, crossing a body of water. So you're being called somewhere. If it's not to an actual physical place, it's going to be a state of mind. It's going to be a change of perspective, and it's going to be stepping into a certain role. So along with this, again, why I feel like you guys are going to feel tapped out, you guys are going to feel stuck somehow, but it's because your subconscious is going through some major purging, and it's breaking you away from this behavior that you have been dealing with for multiple lifetimes. Your family has been dealing with, you know, this is a part of your energetic. I'm hearing it's something about karma. It's your karma. And when I talk about karma, I'm talking about past lives. I'm not talking about your current life. This is some sort of karmic debt that is being broken down at this time and during this period for you. And so that's why you're also feeling stuck. There's just too many things going on for your physical 3D life to fall out the way that you're wanting it to. And basically at a certain point, I feel towards the end of fall, you're going to be given this opportunity to make a new leap, to have a new experience, to either, you know, for the people that are resonating about moving, I feel like you'll probably be moving at the end of fall. But you're going to take this leap of faith, or you're going to be called to. Now, again, the future is fluid. You don't have to do anything that I say. Nothing that I say has to play out. It depends on how you are using the energy given, and I'm just reading the energy that's going to be provided to you. So you are going to have the opportunity to make a very new leap, a new change, to have that full energy, and have something new and come into your life. New experience and something that's better for you. It's you following your calling. But it's going to be, I just get the feeling it's going to be very scary, and you're going to be very hesitant. It's going to have to take a lot of flexibility on your behalf. But also we have boundaries sitting here, and I feel like you have been, again, you gave too much of yourself over this summer or over this year, or even maybe longer. You've been giving way too much of yourself. You've been trying to help everybody and fix everyone, and this process is being basically timed out of your spiritual development, or of like things going right in your life, or whatever, however it plays out for you. It plays out differently depending on where you are in your path, but it's because you're learning how to reestablish boundaries. So with this card showing up, boundaries, it definitely, you guys could see some relationships fall apart. I feel like the majority of this is going to be really work related, because we spend so much time at work. It does have a very, very big impact on our spiritual development and our soul's growth. So I do feel like a lot of you are learning boundaries when it comes to work, learning boundaries of what is acceptable behavior from your employer, or what's acceptable for you to deal with in order to, you know, make money. And I understand, like, you have to make money. I have kids, I have to feed them. I totally get that, having to work a crap job because you have to. But something's going to happen, I feel, for a lot of you, that are, it's going to just be, it's going to be too much. It's going to be enough, and your soul is going to force you to take a different path, to try something new. So I do want to use, this is the other part of the deck. It's oracles, little messages. So let's just see what comes out for group 1. Okay. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. And so I do, like, I didn't want to say this, but now I'm going to. I do feel like this is not necessarily the easiest energy for people to deal with. This is going to be a little bit difficult for group 1. So again, only take it if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But also be realistic with yourself. I am not a frou-frou reader. I'm not going to lie to you and twist a dark energy to make you feel better. And so if that gets me downvotes, oh, so be it. But I want to tell you the truth. And so you can use that energy to the best of your ability, so you're not blindsided by it, especially if things are going really well right now. Things aren't always you're not always gonna be happy. Things aren't always gonna be great, and they're definitely not always gonna go your way. And a lot of times they don't go your way is because there's something better being lined up in the future. So I do feel like you guys are gonna be feeling kind of down and out. You're gonna be feeling this struggle, especially because it's just I keep hearing over and over, things are not going your way. And you're developing a lot of strength, and you're learning boundaries, okay? And that's something that is going to be very important for you for whatever role that you're being called to step into in the future at the end of the fall. Okay? All right, so group 1, let me know what's going on in your life. Let me know if this resonates. If it does, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know. I love listening to you guys, seeing what's going on in your guys' life, and how this energy you feel is playing out for you. So thank you, group 1. Let's go on to group 2. So welcome, group 2. This is going to be your reading for fall energy. Sorry, there's something there. What's coming to you in the fall, and if it is a general reading, so only take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, just go ahead and click another pile, or click out of the video. And if you are looking to book a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started. These cards are new. They were gifted from my wish list. If you guys like just jumped over on the time stamp, I said that in the beginning. So thank you so much to the person that gifted them to me. And these are just regular tarot cards. I do have an oracle deck that came with it as well, and I will be using that if called to. Group 1 was called, so I'm sure everybody's going to get called to tonight. We'll find out though. All right, so this is group 2, what is coming to you in the fall. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. The Hanged Man. Two of Cups. I don't know why I always have the problems with the 8 and 9 of Swords. So we have that there. That's so ridiculous. The 9 of Swords. Some interesting energy here. I know group 1 kind of had a tough one. It looks like you guys are getting a little bit of a tough one too. Queen of Swords. 6 of Wands. King of Cups. Eight of Wands. Look at this. The end of the month though, or the end of the fall, looks like it starts to clear up. So that is positive. I'm going to start talking in a second. And then 7 of Pentacles. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and dig into this. So the Hanged Man. So group 1, as I was telling you, they also got this Hanged Man energy, but we weren't using tarot, but that's what it was basically. It's being suspended in time because you have, you know, the Hanged Man right here. When the Hanged Man's reversed, although I don't usually read reversals, it's because they become enlightened. So when they are suspended, they're in the process of becoming enlightened to something. So this is going to be a short period, I feel, in the beginning of the fall where you're going to feel tapped out, especially if you have gifts that you're already working with. You might be tapped out to them, and it's a time of integration for you. But if it's not regarding that, it's going to be regarding, I feel, probably a relationship. So because we have the 2 of Cups right there next to it. So that can also play out in regards to internal things, finding, you know, emotional stability and things like that. But I do feel like there's something that's going on with a relationship, and this would be something that's probably new. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be new, but it's either like new in regards to becoming an actual relationship, or in the works of becoming an actual relationship, or it is a brand new relationship with somebody new. So it could be somebody that you know, but it's actually now coming into fruition, like, you know, recently, either like over the summer or just starting to happen in the fall. So this is something that is either beginning, like you're in this like kind of stuck period at the beginning and then you fall into this relationship, or you are like, we're already in the relationship before fall and you're kind of feeling like trying to figure out what's going on in it. There's a lot of anxiety here. You know, 9 of Swords about being stuck awake at night with thoughts running, not able to sleep, insomnia, depression, all of that, anxiety. And sitting next to the Queen of Swords, I do feel like there could be, so for some of you, it could be that the other person you're dealing with embodies the Queen of Swords, that they're very like logical and they're kind of like non-emotional, and I feel like it would probably be more of the, I'm getting more of a lower energy from her there, so it could be kind of manipulative and stuff like that. But it also could be, if you're in a relationship, this could be representing like another person involved in the situation, so a female that embodies that very air, Gemini, and Libra, Aquarius energy. You know, she's very, very smart and communicative, and she also can be very like, You just don't want to mess with the Queen of Swords because she's smart and she's powerful. So you don't want to mess with her. So that either could be you, stepping into that energy after dealing with some anxiety, or you have, I just feel like for some reason though, this is somebody that you're dealing with that's causing the anxiety. So I'm just going to say that if it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it, like don't trip. But I feel like some of you guys are involved with, like, maybe this is the ex in this new relationship. Maybe this is, I'm not saying anything for third party. So it's probably an ex. Or maybe it's like a sister or a friend or somebody that wants to get all up in your guys' business and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. So, but what happens is we have the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like whatever this is, you break through that, you win. So if this is a new relationship, this is like the best friend, quote unquote. There's some sort of victory. Maybe you guys come to some, maybe you guys come to some sort of adult agreement. Wouldn't that be nice? Or maybe your new partner steps in and is like, hey, this is my, this is who I'm with now. And you either like them or you get the fuck out. Like, cause that's how it's going to be. You're my friend. You're supposed to support me, blah, blah, blah. So maybe something like that comes down. It's definitely this quick communication, and I do feel the King of Cups represents the person that you're with. They are understanding that some sort of boundaries are being crossed with this other energy, and they come through to kind of just squash that shit, basically, which is what everybody wants. But there is just this like energy of like having to work for this. So this relationship, if this is resonating with you on a relationship level, which I feel like this is going to be a huge chunk of you guys, I just heard 80%. You are basically like, this relationship is going to be something that's some work, and it's going to be, you don't know if it's going to be worth it. And I can't tell you if it's worth it right now. Everything is worth it. Even if things don't, like, we need to stop looking at relationships as, is this going to last forever? Is this going to be forever and ever and ever? And I know not everybody does that, but a lot of people do it. There is lessons in all of the interactions we have with other people, especially in romantic situations. So is this your forever and ever? I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you in this reading. It's at least going to be pushing out until fall, but it definitely is going to, I feel like you get some sort of, like, you get a boost of confidence from it. You learn something about yourself from this whole drama with this other person. So let's go ahead and see what the other message is that wants to come through for group 2, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm sorry, I know you Virgos see that there's one candle out. If you just jumped over, or if you didn't listen to group 1, that went out during group 1. I have fans on because it's super hot here and I don't have air conditioning. So sorry for that. Oh, second candle just went out. Just gonna have to deal with it. All right. I just want one card, please. One card. Thank you. Okay. Try to be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Sorry, I'm just trying to put this together, because this has something to do with the person that you are with. This has something to do with the King of Cups. This person that you're with or dealing with might be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there's some sort of sadness that goes along with this person. Maybe it's because of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the King of Cups is kind of, they can go together, but the Queen of Swords can definitely tear him up if she wants and if she's in her lower energy. So I feel like you're going to have to be very understanding with this person. There's somebody that is willing to put in the work, and they're willing to work on themselves, but it's not something that's going to come fast, and it's not going to, like, this is not going to fall into perfect happy land anytime, like, soon, but they're trying, like, they're trying to be the person that you need them to be. And you just have to, the more you can hold a positive energy and support them and not take some of the stuff that personally that they do or say. I feel like they say things in a wrong way sometimes. And they're really trying to, like, work on that, because they really don't want, they never want to be back in this energy with the lower Queen of Swords, is what I heard. Like, they don't want that anymore. So, like, probably what you're going to need to be mindful of is that whenever this plays out, if there is this other person involved, like, try to be patient with them with how they're dealing with it. They're trying their best, especially if they're a water sign, especially if they're like a Cancer or Pisces. Like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to, like, really be patient with them to, like, cut this person, like, to shreds so they no longer bother them type thing. But they're going to, okay? So that is your reading. And I do just want to make one disclaimer with this, and this is like me jumping in and pushing my guides to the side. I don't care what my guides say. If somebody is being disrespectful towards you and like not like, if this is an issue for you and this is like an ex and they're not like cutting him off, then maybe you need to walk away for a little bit so they can see like you're serious about it. Okay, like that's just something to think about. That's not coming from my guides, blah blah blah. But I just, be patient, be the rainbow, but don't let yourself get disrespected at the same time. And they agree with that. So let's go ahead. We're going to go on to, thank you, group 2. Let me know if it resonated. And if you do want to book a personal reading, the information is below in the description box. If it resonated with you, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay, welcome group 3. So this is group 3, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is coming to you in the fall? And if you jumped over here from the timestamp, I'm going to apologize to all you Virgos who are seeing I only have 3 candles lit. I have fans on right now, and they blew 2 of the candles out. So, sorry, I know it's going to bother you. Sorry. This is like, stretch, healing, use your natural healing. Okay, so I've used your natural healing abilities, stretch. This is what is coming to Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the fall. Children. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Meditation. Improve health. Okay. So, I'm getting a strong feeling that for group 3, this is a lot about family. Family, and connect, like, close friends, relationships that are not new or anything. This is going to be people that you're rooted in with. I feel like there's people that you're going to be helping over this fall. There's going to be like a lot of, like, what I'm feeling right now is a lot of people coming to me for help. So there's going to be like a lot of people around you that are having these like massive meltdowns. They're having these massive like events in their life. You're going to be fine. Like, you're fine. You're not having any big moves. Like, you're not having some big towers or anything like that I see here, but it's like everybody around you is like falling apart, and I'm sure like you guys have experienced something like that before. So that's what's going to be happening, and you're going to be using your abilities to help these people. Your natural Virgo wanting to fix and heal people, like you're going to be helping them. This could be like literal, like you might like be having somebody in your family that gets sick, and you're having to take care of them, or it could just be, again, like I said, like people coming to you for emotional support. I do want to jump before, I'm sure I won't forget it, but let me jump over to improving health here at the end. I feel like because of the amount of people that are going to need your help, you are going to potentially get like too caught up in everybody else's energy and like problems that it's going to affect you on a physical level. So you are going to be warned and like called to like pull back and meditate in this future up here. We'll listen to your intuition, intuitive feelings, meditation, and improving your health. Like, this is all like red flags to me of somebody making themselves physically sick because they've taken on too much of other people's energy. So again, the future is fluid. This is a warning. This is letting you know that it doesn't have to play out like this, that you can make sure you keep your boundaries up, keep your guard up, make sure that you're grounding, make sure that you're shielding when you're coming into contact with these people, so you're able to help them without taking stuff with you. So go ahead, look up grounding, shielding, join my Facebook groups. I have articles or documents in both of those groups about both of those topics. So but you're definitely going to be helping people. You're going to be, I feel like there's a strong connection with, oh, God, I don't want to say this. Okay, I'm going to say it. So remember when I was talking about people getting sick? I feel like there might be, and this could be just like a small sickness, but there's something coming through for somebody about their kid or somebody that they know's child getting sick and it being a big, like, something that takes some time to get through. So that's just a warning. That's very specific. That's for like one person. I don't like saying stuff like that, but that is coming through hard to me. Oh. But I do feel like at the same time, it's like, it sucks, obviously, like, no, especially if this is not your kid. I don't think this is your kid. I think this is something you know, because it would be coming out a little bit different if it was your child. But I do feel like it's something that's still going to emotionally impact you, and it's going to make you stressed and worry, and you're going to be helping this person through this process. And I do feel like the child will also be getting better. So if that's resonating with you, I feel like that is something that's going to be difficult, but it's going to play out okay. Okay? So I hate saying that kind of stuff. Again, like, if it does not, like, if you heard that and it made you feel awful and scared about your own child, like, please just, like, click out. Like, don't take that with you. You don't need to. Again, I really don't feel like this is about your specific child. This is like somebody you're helping. So this could be a friend. You might have a friend that has a child that has some things that they're going through that you're helping them with. So let's go ahead and see what other messages. But, you know, for the most majority of you, this is just helping other people, you know, and this could be like, this could be strangers, this could be friends, this could be family. Like, I know I said in the beginning, I feel like this is family related. Definitely there's family stuff going here, definitely. But there's also going to be other people coming to you. So be ready to, you know, use your skills of helping people. I know you guys love to analyze and critique. All right. My grandma's like a super Virgo, and she like raised me half the time. So let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace, and carry on. I feel like that's a message to you guys regarding not everybody that's going to come to you is going to take your advice. Not everybody is going to listen to you. And you're going to need to just like let things go. You're going to need to, I feel like stretch is there probably really talking about like making sure you're like, this stretch for me is one, extending your help and assistance to others. And look how that's helping. He's like reaching out to a child down there. That's a child, right? It's a little kid. Yeah. There's something about kids heavy. I don't like reading things about kids. I'm too sensitive about them. But not everybody's going to be taking your advice, and you're going to need to learn to plant seeds and walk away from them. Okay? So if somebody comes to you for advice and then you tell them what you think they should do, and then they're like, yeah, but blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. You don't need to get pissed. You don't need to try to like explain to them why they're wrong. They're going to do what they're going to do. You did enough. You planted the seed. You put that in their mind. And as somebody that doesn't like to listen to other people, as my friend pointed out, will get told to do something and then I'm like, no. And then like 24 hours later, I'll do it because I need that time. You know, I have a Taurus Mercury in the 12th house. I need time to think about it, integrate it, play it out in different ways, and then see if it's something I really am capable of doing. But my immediate response is always going to be no, because that's how I am. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to relate to that, and you are going to need to plant seeds this fall and walk away from them. Okay? You don't need to take on the stress of somebody being stupid. There's a lot of stupid people. A lot of us are stupid sometimes. Everybody does some dumb stuff, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Like, just let it go. Don't ruin friendships over your friends' temporary insanity, okay? All right, so that's going to be your reading, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if it resonates. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good fall. This is kind of, you know, the other readings, I have to say, were a lot more positive, but it seems like Virgo energy is taking some sort of a hit this fall. And it's not negative, really. It's just like you guys are having some shifts that others have already been going through. You know, we're all going through some stuff, but you in particular this fall, that are helping you level up and gain more access to the skills that you already have. So again, let me know what you think, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great fall.